Hi everyone, I'm Lily from Golden Garden Moments. And if you're tuning in this time of year, you already know fall isn't just about cozy sweaters and apple cider. It's also prime planting season for perennials. The air is cooler, the soil is still warm, and Mother Nature gives us just the right amount of rain to help new roots settle in before winter. Today, I'm sharing my 8 favorite perennials to plant before the weather turns too chilly, all chosen for their beauty, resilience, and ability to come back stronger year after year. Whether you're refreshing your flower beds or starting a new garden, these picks will give you a head start on a vibrant, pollinator-friendly yard next spring. So, grab your gloves and a cup of tea. I'm so glad you're here. Let's grow something beautiful together. 1. Black-eyed Susan, Rudbeckia fulgida. Black-eyed Susan is a cheerful, sun-loving perennial that thrives when planted in early fall. With its golden yellow petals and dark brown centers, it adds vibrant color to late summer and early autumn gardens. Planting it now gives its roots time to establish before winter, leading to stronger, more floriferous plants next spring. Black-eyed Susan prefers full sun and well-drained soil, but is remarkably tolerant of drought and poor soil once established. It's also a magnet for pollinators. Butterflies and bees adore it, and its seed heads provide winter interest and food for birds. This hardy perennial is disease-resistant and low maintenance, making it ideal for beginner and experienced gardeners alike. Space plants about 18 inches apart to allow for good air circulation, and consider deadheading spent blooms to encourage a longer flowering period. In USDA zones 3 through 9, it reliably returns year after year, often self-seeding gently without becoming invasive. Fall planting reduces transplant shock and allows the plant to focus energy on root development rather than top growth. So if you're looking for a tough, beautiful, and wildlife-friendly addition to your garden, Black-eyed Susan is a top-tier choice to get in the ground before the first frost. 2. Coneflower, Echinacea purpurea. Coneflower is a resilient, pollinator-friendly perennial that's perfect for fall planting. Known for its daisy-like blooms with raised, spiky centers and drooping pink to purple petals, Echinacea adds both beauty and biodiversity to your garden. When planted in early autumn, coneflowers develop robust root systems over the cooler months, setting the stage for vigorous growth and abundant blooms the following summer. They thrive in full sun and well-drained soil, tolerating heat, drought, and even poor soil conditions once established. Coneflowers are also deer-resistant and attract butterflies, bees, and birds, especially goldfinches that feast on the seed heads in winter. Deadheading can prolong blooming, but leaving some spent flowers provides natural winter interest and food for wildlife. Available in a range of colors beyond the classic purple, including white, orange, and coral, there's a coneflower for every garden palette. Hardy in USDA zones 3 to 9, this native North American plant is not only ornamental, but also valued for its medicinal properties. Fall planting gives coneflowers a head start without the stress of summer heat, making establishment easier and more successful. With minimal care and maximum impact, coneflower is a smart, sustainable choice for any perennial border. 3. Sedum autumn joy, Hylotelephium spectabile. Sedum autumn joy is a standout succulent perennial that truly earns its name with stunning seasonal transformation. Planted in early fall, it quickly settles in and rewards you with clusters of broccoli-like buds that open into pink flowers by late summer, deepening to rich copper or rust tones as autumn progresses. This architectural plant thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, making it ideal for rock gardens, borders, or even containers. Extremely drought-tolerant once established, autumn joy requires minimal care and is rarely bothered by pests or diseases. Its sturdy stems hold up well in wind and rain, and the dried flower heads add winter texture and interest while providing food for birds. Hardy in USDA zones 3 to 9, it's a reliable performer year after year.
Fall planting allows the roots to develop during the cooler, moist months, giving the plant a strong foundation for spring growth. Plus, its late-season blooms are a vital nectar source for butterflies and bees when other flowers have faded. Whether you use it as a focal point or massed for dramatic effect, Sedum Autumn Joy offers multi-season appeal with very little effort, making it a must-have for low-maintenance, eco-friendly gardens. 4.
4. Russian sage, Perovskia atriplicifolia. Russian sage is an airy, aromatic perennial that brings a soft, silvery haze to the late-season garden. With its slender stems, gray-green foliage, and spikes of lavender-blue flowers, it's both elegant and tough. Planting Russian sage in early fall gives it time to establish a deep root system before winter, ensuring better drought tolerance and resilience come spring. It thrives in full sun and lean, well-drained soil. Avoid rich or soggy conditions, which can cause floppiness or rot. Once settled, it's remarkably low maintenance, deer-resistant, and highly attractive to pollinators like bees and butterflies. Russian sage blooms from midsummer through early fall, providing long-lasting color when many other perennials are fading. In colder zones 5 through 9, a layer of mulch after the ground freezes can offer extra winter protection. Prune it back hard in early spring to encourage fresh, upright growth. Its upright habit and fine texture make it perfect for mixed borders, cottage gardens, or even as a fragrant edging plant. With its ethereal appearance and rugged constitution, Russian sage is a dream for gardeners seeking beauty without constant upkeep, especially when planted just before the cool weather sets in. Hey, before we move on to the next beauty, if you're enjoying these fall planting tips and want more seasonal gardening inspiration, don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the bell. I share new videos every week to help you grow a joyful, thriving garden, no matter your space or experience level. Thanks so much for being here. Now, let's keep planting. Number 5. Daylily. Daylilies are among the most forgiving and versatile perennials you can plant in early fall. Despite their name, each bloom lasts just one day, but with dozens of buds per stalk, they offer weeks of continuous color from late spring through summer. Fall planting allows daylilies to focus energy on root development rather than flowering, resulting in healthier, more robust plants by next season. They thrive in full sun to light shade and adapt to a wide range of soil types, though well-drained soil is best. Available in nearly every color except true blue, from vibrant oranges and reds to soft yellows and mere blacks, there's a daylily for every taste. They're also remarkably pest and disease resistant, drought tolerant once established, and require minimal care. Simply divide clumps every few years to maintain vigor. Hardy in USDA zones 3 to 9, daylilies form dense clumps that help suppress weeds and prevent erosion. Their grass-like foliage provides structure even when not in bloom. Whether used in mass plantings, borders, or as ground cover, daylilies deliver reliable performance with very little fuss. Plant them now, and you'll be rewarded with a spectacular, low-effort display next year, and for many years to come. 6. Shasta Daisy, Leucanthemum X superbum. Shasta Daisy is a classic perennial that brings timeless charm to any garden with its crisp white petals and sunny yellow centers. Planting it in early fall gives the roots time to settle before winter, leading to stronger plants and more abundant blooms the following summer. Shasta daisies thrive in full sun and well-drained, moderately fertile soil. They're relatively low maintenance, but benefit from occasional deadheading to prolong flowering and prevent excessive self-seeding. These cheerful flowers bloom from early to midsummer, and often rebloom if cut back after the first flush. They're excellent for cutting gardens, long-lasting in bouquets, and attract butterflies while being generally unappealing to deer. Hardy in USDA zones 5 to 9, Shasta daisies form tidy clumps that work beautifully in borders, cottage gardens, or along pathways. To prevent flopping, choose newer, more compact cultivars, or provide light staking. Good air circulation helps ward off fungal issues like powdery mildew. With their bright, clean look and easygoing nature, Shasta daisies are a reliable choice for gardeners seeking dependable color and structure. Get them in the ground now, and you'll enjoy their cheerful presence for years to come. 7. Bee balm, Monarda didyma. Bee balm, also known as Monarda, is a vibrant, fragrant perennial that's a powerhouse for pollinators. Its showy, pom-pom-like flowers in shades of red, pink, purple, or white bloom in mid to late summer and are irresistible to bees, hummingbirds, and butterflies. Planting bee balm in early fall allows it to establish a strong root system before winter, leading to healthier growth and better resistance to its main nemesis, powdery mildew. To minimize disease risk, choose mildew-resistant varieties and plant in full sun with good air circulation. It prefers moist, well-drained soil, but can tolerate average garden conditions once established. Bee balm spreads by rhizomes, making it great for naturalizing or filling in spaces, but it can be contained with occasional division every 2 to 3 years. Hardy in USDA zones 4 to 9, it's also deer-resistant, and its minty scented leaves can be used for herbal tea. Fall planting avoids the stress of summer heat and gives the plant a quiet period to develop underground. With its bold blooms, wildlife appeal, and aromatic foliage, bee balm is a dynamic addition to any eco-friendly garden, especially when tucked in before the cool weather arrives. 8. Hosta, Hosta spp. Hostas are the quintessential shade-loving perennials, prized for their lush, architectural foliage in shades of green, blue, gold, and variegated combinations. While they do produce delicate lavender or white flowers in summer, it's their leaves that steal the show, offering texture, contrast, and year-round structure. Fall is actually the ideal time to plant hostas. Cooler temperatures reduce transplant shock, and consistent soil moisture helps roots establish before winter dormancy. They thrive in partial to full shade and rich, well-drained soil with plenty of organic matter. Once settled, hostas are remarkably low maintenance and long-lived, forming larger clumps each year. Hardy in USDA zones 3 to 9, they're perfect for woodland gardens, borders, or under trees. Just watch out for slugs and snails, choose thicker leaf varieties, or use organic deterrents if needed. While deer may nibble on them, many gardeners find hostas worth the occasional sacrifice for their unmatched foliage impact. Whether you prefer miniature varieties for edging or giant types as focal points, hostas offer endless design possibilities. Plant them now, and by next spring, you'll have a verdant, serene garden oasis ready to unfurl with quiet elegance.
And there you have it, my top 8 perennials to plant before the cool weather settles in. Whether you're tucking in black-eyed Susans, Russian sage, or lush hostas, you're giving your garden the gift of beauty that comes back year after year. I'm Lily from Golden Garden Moments, and I'm so glad we got to dig into the dirt together today. If this helps you plan your fall garden, give this video a thumbs up, share it with a fellow gardener, and don't forget to subscribe for more seasonal tips, plant pics, and peaceful garden moments. Until next time, keep growing, keep blooming, and I'll see you in the garden.